Hi everyone, it's Sarah from Plan Sarah Plan, and welcome to my December setup plan with me. I'm using an Erin Condren Life Planner, 7x9 hourly. The hourly part of it won't really matter for this video. I'll be working on the month view here, the notes page here in this dashboard, as well as the notes page that precedes the month view. There's a $10 off referral link in the video description for anyone who's new to Erin Condren. $10 off your first purchase no matter what you get. Then I'm using a sticker kit from my sticker shop. This was called December Ivy, and I really am excited about the bright colors. Last month when I set up November, it was kind of a brown and orange and turquoise theme. I called it my Howard Johnson's kit. Totally different this month. So let's go ahead and get started with the month view. I hope you all had a lovely Thanksgiving, no matter how you celebrated, if you did celebrate. And I'll tell you a little bit about our Thanksgiving. We had it outside this year, and that was a lot of fun because the weather cooperated and it was just lovely. And we were with family, and it was just really special and nice, casual. Everybody brought a dish to share, and I just loved everything about it. It was great. When we woke up on Thursday morning, I was so happy to see that the sun was shining and that the plan was going to go forward to have this outside. It was really, really nice. And we had these nice outdoor heaters, and they kept everybody snug and warm, although I don't know if we really needed the heaters. It was just a perfect weather day. And then Friday, I almost forgot about all of the Black Friday sales that were going on because I was just reliving the happy memories of Thursday and just thinking about what a great day it had been. But when I came to my senses, I did remember that the Erin Condren Black Friday sale was underway, and the new flash deal or lightning deal is one that I really like. It is these notebooks from the vault, so to speak, designs that had been retired. And there was a design that I think is called Paint Palette or something like that. It's a bunch of little paint dots on a white background. And I never did get that one when it was offered on the site. So the deal is you don't just get the cover, you buy a notebook, but the notebook is marked down to $9.50. So I did pick up a notebook because honestly, it's like you're getting the notebook for free in a way because the cover is close to $9.50 anyway. I think the cover is $8 if it's not metallic. So I did get that, and I got some other things. I got that surprise bundle. I have no idea what's in it. It's like a new Black Friday surprise bundle, not the same surprise bundle as they offered like in the early access Black Friday sale. So I have no idea what's going to be in there. Over here on the sidebar, I basically just list my monthly bills. So I use the header from the kit that just says financial tasks, and I use the little $sign and then a bunch of these little dots. So it's very simple. I just kind of do it like this, and the $sign looks upside down, but that's kind of the whimsical character of this font, and that's the way it's supposed to be. But use it the other way if you like it better that way. And then I just put some little dots down the side like this. And after that's done, I use this little bottom area for income. So just to remind me of certain paydays and things like that, I use the $signs from the deco sheet, and I think I want to go with red. And I just write income beside it. And then just a few bullet points to help me remember the paydays and also when I want to send out invoices. So after red is pink, and then navy, like that. Now December is a month like no other, so let's start with the big deals, put those down even before we put these things down, because sometimes I end up needing to lift them up and then put them back down over the edge of an event sticker. So we're going to start with the biggest things. So first of all, we celebrate our family Christmas on New Year's Eve. So let's put that down first. And I'm going to put these two together. This is from the freebie deco sheet, and I'm just going to put it right there on the edge. And it's on a Sunday, so I'm also going to need to have room for church right there, but I think I can manage that. And then the actual Christmas day, I'm going to use a full box for that and just embellish it a little bit with a little bit of red. I think that's holly, but I don't really know what it is. I think it's holly. Gotta pick up that holly. There we go. Then the next thing that's big is my Christmas recital with my piano students. For that, I'm using this full box and a little sprig of spruce tree. And then I have our annual Ladies Christmas Luncheon, which I think is right here. That one would be kind of cute with this little pink gift. So let's put that down first and then top it with that. A couple of appointments on the first. And another bunch of appointments and events on the second. Pedicure day, which I love. My mom's haircut. And then we'll put down church. I want to end up with a red on this one. So let's start on this side and go right to left. This is usually not the sticker that I use for church. I use it for lesson numbers usually, but because I need to fit church along with these other things, I thought I needed to use a smaller sticker. And I kind of like how that looks. I might end up using these for church in the future. At this point, what I want to do is consolidate all of my event stickers because there are some things that we're definitely going to do this month and I don't have the date for them yet. So I want to have all of my events on one sheet that I can just keep in here and then place the stickers down when I actually know what the date will be. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and write all the events down and leave some blank ones so I can add things as needed. And then I'm just going to leave this in my planner and plot them later on. Okay, I went ahead and added some of my appointments that I could kind of figure out what day they were going to be on. So next we're going to do Paydays, and there are 3. You know how sometimes if you're in every other week kind of a schedule, you get an extra one, I think like twice a year or something like that. So that's kind of neat. But I only have 2 of the green dollars. So let's use 1 blue, 1 green, and 1 red. And we're going to make a cute little ensemble like that. That's going to cover up my Friday. Let me put it right here. Okay, and now we will put down the numbers, and I think that's all we're going to do on the monthly spread, and we'll go right to the dashboard after that. So after I add just a little bit of deco, we're all done with the monthly spread. There we are, and here's a little closer view for you. Let's go on to the dashboard. Okay, so what I like to do here is put my book of the month, and I have chosen a biography this time. It's called Becoming Elizabeth Elliot, and my understanding is that this is in 2 parts. So this is the first part of her life. Elizabeth Elliot, if you're not familiar, was a missionary, and her life story is fascinating. And she was married to Jim Elliot, who was one of 5 missionaries who were actually murdered by the people that Elizabeth herself went back to minister to a few years later. She was able to forgive them, and the love that she had for these people that she and her husband had wanted to bring the gospel to did not waver. Well, maybe it did waver. I don't know if it didn't waver at all, but she ended up going back to the very people who had murdered her husband, and she understood why they did it. And so it's fascinating. There's all kinds of Elizabeth Elliot stuff out there if you want to find out who she is. There's an Elizabeth Elliot Foundation that has a podcast, and it's fascinating. So I've heard of Elizabeth Elliot, but in the last month, I've really been digging in more to who she is and listening to her talks and things. And she is something else. I don't know why I didn't really know much about her before, but she's something. So, Becoming Elizabeth Elliot, and the next one is called Being Elizabeth Elliot. And I think that covers the later part of her life, if I'm not mistaken. All right. This is going to be where I put little photographs. So the header is my memories, and then my challenge of the month is going to go here. That is my piano piece that I'm going to be learning and making a video, hopefully by the end of the month, by the last day of the month. Hopefully before that, because the last day of the month is when we're celebrating our family Christmas. But the piece that I'm going to be learning and videoing is the Brahms Rhapsody. I believe it's Opus 79 number 2. I'll double check that, because I know there are some of you who will play piano and you're interested in exactly which piece it is. And at least on one occasion, one of you was actually learning the same piece that I was learning. This is where I'm going to write my prayer of the month, and I've been making the prayer of the month a downloadable file that you can just get in my Facebook group and add it to your planner if you so choose, or just have it to pray if you want to. And then this back notes page behind the tab is where I will put my memory verses for December. And they're all pretty short. There's a little teaser for you. So I'm going to go ahead and just write down a few things here, like the piano piece, and then some household goals up here. So I need my household goals header. Here it is. And a little navy blue line to put under this. There we go. I'm going to use this little asterisk for my challenge of the month. And I looked it up just now. It is the Rhapsody Opus 79 number 2. Okay, and then my household goals will be, I don't really like shorter days. I've talked about that ad nauseum, so I won't belabor the point, but I want to keep things cozy. And I want to continue to make home-cooked meals. I've really been enjoying doing that, and so I just want to keep it up. The third one and last one will be to clear off our Steinway, because During the semester, as I'm teaching one of my pianos, I keep the lid closed, and I actually use the top of it as a workstation when I'm cutting stickers, but I also have stacks of music on it, and those stacks get a bit disorganized and bigger during the semester as I'm teaching, so I want to just give it a clean slate, clear off the Steinway. That's it for the dashboard, because this will be filled in with photos as the month goes on. This is where I will write the prayer. So now let's do the memory verses, and I've already selected them and put them in my Moxie Life. The Moxie Life is where I have been writing out my memory verse. So let me just show you some examples. This was this past week. So I write the verse of the week out once a day and try to say it aloud 4 times a day. And that helps me to commit it to memory. Basically, what I'm going to do now is just copy these from here to here. So the first verse is for November 27th through December 3rd. The angel went to her and said, "Greetings, you who are highly favored. The Lord is with you." And this is, of course, the angel Gabriel coming to see Mary. Y'all, these are not at all from the book of Matthew. They're all from the book of Luke. So I had written Matthew on all of these, and as I was writing it on this one, it dawned on me. And I don't know why I did that, but they're all from the book of Luke. So the second one is for December 4th through December 10th. The angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary. You have found favor with God." And that's Luke, not Matthew, chapter 1, verse 30. When we get to December 11th through the 17th, the verse is, "You will conceive and give birth to a son, and you are to call him Jesus." That's Luke chapter 1, verse 31. For December 18th through the 24th, "He will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High." That's Luke chapter 1, verse 32. The fifth and final verse is, "I am the Lord's servant," Mary answered. "May your word to me be fulfilled." Then the angel left her. Luke chapter 1, verse 38. That's all of the memory verses, and I have these 2 little Christmas freebies that Bonnie from Boulder Bond Stickers sent to me, and I always use this area as a sticker scraps area, and I think what I'm going to do is cover up the quote and just go ahead and kickstart the sticker scrap area, or as Miss Vicki likes to call it, the sticker graveyard. It's just where I put leftover stickers, and we'll just kick it off with these pretty Boulder Bond stickers. Okay, so let's see everything. Here's the memory verses, and here is the monthly view. I haven't filled in the bills yet, but that'll be an easy copy from last month. And then this is where I will put my prayer of the month, household goals, challenge of the month, which is a piano piece in my case. The book I'm going to read is Becoming Elizabeth Elliot by Ellen Vaughn. This is where I'll put some pictures. It'll be hard to put all of my memories into one little box there, but I'll just put highlights there. So this is pretty much everything. And again, after I write this prayer, I will upload it to my Facebook group. That's called Plan Sarah Plans Planner Circle. And if you want to join, you are welcome, but you will have to answer the 3 questions or I can't let you in. So make sure you do that before you click submit. So whether you planned or just hung out while I planned, I thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me. I can't believe we are already almost about to start December and it's the end of 2023. That kind of blows my mind. How about you? Sometimes it doesn't feel like that. Sometimes I feel like the year drags on, but this year has just gone by in a flash for me anyway. So I will see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.